Get the comments rolling. What is going on, Pats Nation? Maybe we should turn this down a little bit. Am I right? It's a little bit loud. All right, guys. So I'm gonna wait a second. Let's have some people come in. Then we'll start. All right. So what is going on? Neo Ray, David, all Boston sports fan, Nathan, JJ Rodriguez, everybody, what is going on? Like I said, we're going to wait just a couple of minutes till we get into this very, very fun video. I'm really hoping this one isn't going to be like 40 minutes long, like my one mock draft. Oh. I'm going to try my best to go back and forth to look at what you guys are saying, because obviously, guys, this mock draft is about you. This is all you, not me. I'm not going to be making the selections unless I feel like I have to kind of step in and be like, that doesn't make sense. You know, we're not going to do that. Or if I feel there's a pick on the board where I'm just like, yo, we got to do that. But for the most part, this is going to be all you guys. We're going to kind of look at the chat and what the chat has to say for the majority. That is what we are going to pick. Obviously, we're not going to just, the first pick someone says we're going to roll with that. It's, we're all going to come to an agreement on what the pick should be and, kind of who's there on the board, but this is your selection, y'all. This is all about you guys. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Just give it another minute or two, have people come in. Let me get the, let me get the thumbnail up for this also. Y'all, Chase is also in here too. So if you hear that, which you probably just did, yeah, that's Chase. It's Chase. How are we sounding though? How do we sound? How do we look? How do we sound? How do we look? Everything good? You guys let me know how it's coming across. Like I said, looks like we finally have people rolling in. We'll get started here in just about a minute. Give it that, and don't want to wait too long and bore everybody. But then we'll get it going. Let me just upload the thumbnail here so you guys just don't see my face plastered on this, and it's, it looks nice. Let's do that. Save the changes. It's what we'd like to see. All right, YouTube, why are you Okay, so hopefully that worked. So somebody asked if we should do trades. I've been going back and forth with it. What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat what you guys are thinking. Should this mock draft be, should we just leave the picks where they are? Or should we kind of consolidate them and, move around, trade around in the draft? Let me know, because again, this is for you guys. So you guys let me know which one you want to do. Should we stay put or no? Sorry, there's a lot happening on my computer at once, so it's slightly slow. Okay, so it looks like a lot of trade. Yeah, it looks like, okay. So it looks like a lot of you want to, apparently a lot of you want to do trades. I think everybody wants to do trades. We made that clear. All right, so yeah, all right, we can, We can look at it. So that doesn't mean we're going to trade every pick, but we'll see how it goes. I haven't actually traded with PFF's mock draft simulator, so if I mess up at first, forgive me. Guys, did the thumbnail go through? Because full-heartedly, I cannot tell. I think we're just going to get started then. We're going to get started now. I think we gave enough time for people to kind of come in. Let me switch this around so that these things are next to each other. Come on. All right, there we go. So I do want to thank each and every single one of you who are currently in the chat. About 43 people. I'm sure people will join, come in and out. But like I said, we're not gonna wait. Can't keep waiting. We did get a donation though. I do want to, of course, if we get donations, I do want to make sure we get to those. So me, Sen, I do want to thank you for your donation. I really do appreciate that. You said trade Washington for their first, second, and third this year. I don't know what we trade them to get their first, second, and third. All right. Make sure we didn't get any more donations. But I do want to thank each and every single one of you who have came in and are going to help make this mock draft here. It's going to be super fun. Let me get this rolling. Where did it go? I don't know what happened there. I actually have no clue. But again, I want to thank each and every single one of you who have came in to help us with this mock draft. Again, as you guys can obviously see, you are making the picks. That is what's really great here. Again, I'm not going to be really taking this over for the most part. This is you guys. So without further ado, I mean, let's just do it, right? Let's roll with. Why isn't it working? Hold up, y'all. 1 second, guys. I think it went out for a second. I gotta bring up the page real quick to share my screen. So just give me 1 second. Did we select New England here? No, we did not. So I want to move this over to here. I have no clue what happened and why it did that. Let me hit share screen. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. I'm not sure what happened on that one. All right. So you guys do know that I love using this. Nope. No, let's go with this. Let's go with this. You guys do know that I love using the simulator here. Mostly because it works out very well into my favor, into your favor. At the end, it actually will give us a grade on what exactly we want to do, or exactly how they liked our whatchamacallit. Why is it turn on slow mode? Okay, hold up. Yeah, you guys might have to walk me through part of this. I haven't actually done this too much. Turn on slow mode. Is that just what I hit all the way slow? Is that what I do? I just make it like as slow as possible. I like to turn down the randomness too to try to make it as pretty realistic as possible. So I turned it to about there. Is there anything else you guys want switched? So I think that just tells us the leaderboard. This kind of tells us the setup. Obviously I need to select the Pats. Like that's just step one. So look, you guys said you wanted to do trades. So yeah, I think I did that right. Setting the speed to like as slow as possible. You guys said you wanted to trade. My guess from what I've seen from this, at least, is that the quarterbacks are going to go boom, 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 maybe boom. We're going to have to trade up. That's probably the biggest consensus is that we're going to have to trade up at least to 8. That's the latest we can trade up to. The first we can trade up to is number 4. So what do you guys want to do? Trade to pick 4. I'm seeing everybody say trade to pick 4. So the majority of people are saying let's go to 4. We're going to go to 4. All right. So let's select the Atlanta Falcons at pick 4. We obviously have to give them 15th overall. That's it. We just have to. We're not going to get around that. Can we change 2021 to 2022? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Like, I don't. Oh, it's right there. I guess you scroll down. So we're going to have to give them 2 first-round picks. I mean, that's just a gimme. Let's see if they accept it. I'm going to give them 15 for this year and a 2022 first-rounder. Probably a third-rounder, too. What do you guys think? Let's see if they. We don't want to force it. It doesn't look like they like that. Maybe because I didn't start the draft. So what do you guys think? 15, 2022 first, and then a third round pick. I feel like that should get the job done. I feel like it should. I'm not totally sure. Click on 4. Oh, right. Select the Falcons 4th. Okay. Yeah, see, guys, I haven't done these trades. I haven't done these before. So this is like a learning process for me. Usually I just go with the consensus. But obviously, I'm going to be doing my own mock draft where I do trades. So you guys are actually helping me out significantly. But we're offering the 15th pick, the 96th pick, which is the 3rd, and then the 2022 first in order for the Falcons 2021 4th. Offer trade. Did they like it? I don't. Does that mean they didn't like it? It looks like there's something that like it said, and then it just like it's cut off. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it looks like they just didn't like that. So they denied the trade, which means we're going to have to give up more. Okay. What about if we gave up 46th instead of the 3rd? What do they think now? And we got it. My boys, we got it. All right. So it looks like we gave up a first round pick for this year. Let's kind of go back. Let's just go back real quick and say what we gave up. We gave up a first round pick for this year, our 15th overall pick, a first round pick for 2022, which means we gave up two first round picks and then our second round pick. So unless we trade back into the second round, we don't have any picks currently in the second. But again, if you guys want to trade into the second, that is something we can do. All right. So the big question, okay, let's just start the draft. Let's see who goes. Do you get to like pause here too? I don't know if that's a thing. All right, we're starting the draft. So Trevor Lawrence goes. Zach Wilson. Oh my God. Wow. That's okay. So first off, surprising move. They go Justin Fields, the Jets. Obviously, Zach Wilson goes here. This means that we still have on the board pretty much everyone. But I'm sure everyone trading up wants a quarterback. So unless I see the majority of people saying no, like we want another player, then okay. But I'm just going to go to quarterback because my guess here is that that's what you guys want. So obviously these are the quarterbacks right now. It's really going to be between these two. It's either Trey Lance or Mac Jones. We can look at the profiles here too, if you guys want. Versus Mac Jones, who, wow, Mac Jones had just a spectacular 2020 season. Holy. All right, but let's see what you guys are saying. So, okay. I think we got our answer. I've seen a few Macs, but I'm seeing everybody saying Lance. Yeah, looks like Trey Lance just obliterated the Mac Jones trade. So, yep, all right. Looks like we're going with Trey Lance. I personally probably would have went Mac. Just, I don't know. I have question marks personally on Trey Lance. I have some concerns, but I wouldn't hate the pick. I wouldn't hate them picking up Trey Lance. And that's who you guys wanted. So we're going to pick up Trey Lance. Now, I'm going to pause it real quick. And the question comes up to, what do you guys want to do now? Do we wait to the third? Because we go into the third round then. We have a third round pick. Do you guys want to see how the board goes and then go from there? Or, like, do you guys want to trade back into the second? Do you guys want to trade into the first? Again, guys, let's make this realistic. Like, let's not do some, like, we're bored, Madden rebuild. Like, let's make this realistic. Like we're not just gonna like mess around here. Like let's do an actual mock draft. That's realistic and not just a fun thought of a rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you guys want to do? Trade back into the second, or do you guys just want to wait till our third? Pick at third. I'm seeing a lot of people saying pick at third. So wait till the third. All right, that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna wait till the third. So let's see just how the draft pans out. Penei Sewell goes to the Lions. Mac Jones goes to the Panthers. Devontae Smith to the Broncos. Interesting. Micah Parsons? Really? That's super interesting. Micah Parsons goes to the Cowboys. I kind of thought that they would get... They didn't go after a corner? That is the dumbest thing. So the Falcons, with our pick, picked up Patrick Surtain. Christian Darrisaw for the Cardinals. I do like that. Jalen Waddle to the Eagles. I also like that. J.C. Horn to the okay, but I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with picking J.C. Horn over Surtain. So I think that's a dumb move, my opinion. Asante Samuel, really? Asante Samuel. He could be a first pick. He could be a first pick. It's a late first, so that's pretty realistic. I mean, I had a second round grade on him, but he could be in the first. He could definitely be a first round pick. Rise highlights, I appreciate it. Thank you. Can you show us who's on the board in round 3? Yes. So we're still in round 2, and you guys said let's wait till the 3rd round. So that's what we're going to do. Once we get to the beginning of the 3rd round, I'll pause it. We'll see who's still on the board. If you guys want to trade up, we can trade up. If you want to stay where we are, we can stay where we are. Jabril Cox goes. Najee Harris goes 2nd round to the Saints. I like that for them. We're about to hit the 3rd round. I'm going to stop it then. All right. So Obi Melifonu's cousin gets selected 1st round of the 3rd. So if you guys want to see who's currently there, actually, I don't think I can. I think I have to resume the draft for us to see. If I pause it, then we can make a trade. Our first 3rd round pick, we forfeited. So it's actually not. So this doesn't count. We're going to be all the way down here. So did you guys want to trade up in the 3rd, or do you guys want to leave it where it is? Let me know, guys. Let me know. McChicken Vlogs, what's up, man? You said trade up. All right, what pick? It seems like a lot of people want to trade up. To start, we're currently at 66. That's the Jets on the clock in the 3rd round, pick 66. How far do you guys want to trade up? I'm seeing a lot of Kadarius Toney. I'm at 68. Look at the board. So I think the only way I can actually look at the board is if I resume the draft. So which is so stupid. I don't like that PFF did that. You should be able to look at the board. But they don't let you do that. But let me see what you guys are saying. Pick 69, 69, 669. I'm seeing Kadarius Toney. So I'm seeing a lot of people say Okay, so everyone's really saying 69. So we're going to try to trade up to the 69th pick. That's the majority I'm seeing from you guys. So let me scroll down. That would mean we're trading with the Bengals. Let me see. Cincinnati Bengals. We want their 69th. Should we give them our third? Or do we want to stay in the third? Honestly, it would be nice if we could stay in the third. What do I want to do here? Keep the third. All right, so you guys do want to stay in the third. So is that what you guys want to do? Let me hear from everyone what you guys want to do. Do you want to keep our third round pick that we have? We're trading up with the Bengals, 69th. Do you guys want to keep our third round pick and finesse it, give them some other picks, or do you want to give them our third round pick? And so everyone's saying keep the third, so we're gonna keep the third. We're gonna have to give up more picks, obviously. So let's try 120. It's be a fourth rounder. I believe we have three fourth round picks. Let's give up a fourth rounder. Can we give up a next year's third? Can we do that? No, wait, that's dumb. Let's not give up a next year's third. What about because we have 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 6, 6. So will they take a let's see if they do it. Will they take a fourth and a sixth? Nope. They don't like the idea of that. They don't like the idea of that. 2023 third? No, that's too far. That really will hold really no weight. Should we give them 2 fourths? We could give them like this fourth round pick. And we have three fourth round picks. So we could give them pick 120. We could try giving them I think we just tried giving them a fifth, right? 1, 2, 3. I think 177th is a fifth rounder. I don't know if we tried this. I honestly can't remember. My concussion's coming in my head. So we're going to try to offer a fourth and a fifth. No, they don't like that. They're really hanging on to the 69th overall. Jeez. Yeah, they don't want to trade. We're going to have to offer either this third round pick or this fourth round pick and next year's third, or we're going to have to offer this fourth round pick and another fourth round pick. Are you guys okay with giving up 2 fours? All right, so it looks like you guys are okay with giving up 2 fours. So that's what we're going to do. I do want to make it this later one so we can still have this 122. So it looks like we're going to try to give up. Make sure I don't have anything else selected. We're going to try to give up 2 fourth rounders, keep one of our fourths for 69th. Y'all, they still said no. They will not accept 2 4th-round picks for their 69th overall 3rd rounder. What? It's because they want our 3rd round pick. I'm telling you guys, they want that 3rd rounder. But you guys really want to keep that 3rd round pick that we got. That's the thing that's probably holding them back. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Let me know. I'm seeing some don't trades. What do you guys want to do? I'm seeing some people saying just add the 3rd round pick. Is that what you guys want to do, or trade the 3rd? Okay. So yeah, you know what? We're gonna trade the 3rd round pick, guys. We're gonna trade 96th, and let's give a 5th round pick, and I feel like that should be fine. So 4, 4, 4, 5. All right. So we're gonna give him our 3rd round pick and our 5th round pick for 69. Oh my god! Oh my god, yo! What up with them in the 69th pick? Dear God. Yo, they just want that pick. What the hell? All right, yeah, you guys are saying it's not worth it. We're gonna stay put. We're gonna stay put where we are into the 3rd. So just resume the draft. There must be a guy that they just really like. Eric Stokes, the corner, went to the Jets. Davis Mills, Tyne Wallace. Really? All for the center? Interesting. Kellen Mond leaves. Kellen Mond goes to the Panthers. What the hell? I'm sorry, guys. I got a little angry there. What? That's the stupidest thing I've seen. The Panthers double dipped at the quarterback position. Mac Jones and Kellen Mond. I guess they're not that faithful, and Mac Jones. Wow. All right. Let's see how this board's fallen. All right, guys. So this is the board. Let's see some of the guys who just got selected for those who can't see. St. Brown went. All right. Let me just scroll back up to our pick. So this is the board. This is the board currently. Jamin Davis. I actually like him as a linebacker out of Kentucky. Jamar Johnson. St. Jude is there. Cornerback out of Minnesota. Trying to give you guys some options. Trey Brown. Deontay Smith, the tackle. All right, let me see what you guys are thinking. So a lot of you are saying Kadarius Toney. Let me see who's here at wide receiver. If he's still there, I'm surprised. Tutu Atwell. Guys, I don't think Kadarius Toney is available. I would be surprised if he was available still. And it doesn't look like he is. Yeah, Kadarius Toney is not available. I'm looking at the wide receivers right now, and Kadarius Toney is not there. So we can't get him, guys, because he's not available. Come on. So what are we thinking here? Third round. What are we thinking? I'm seeing between Darden and Rodgers is what you guys are saying. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Darden. Jalen. One. All right. I'm seeing too much Darden. I feel like that. I mean, that's probably not who I personally would have picked, but that's who you guys want. I'm seeing everybody saying Darden. It was kind of between Darden and Rodgers. I saw a little bit of Jalen, the DT from Pitt, but a lot of you are saying Darden. So I guess that's just kind of where we have to go. So y'all want Jalen Darden, the wide receiver out of North Texas. Let's look a little bit on him. All right. I just want to show you guys what we're getting. For those of you who don't know about Darden. So Jalen Darden. All right, he's a 5'9", 174-pound receiver. Very small. Very small. They're saying that he's expected to be a third-round pick. We're in the third, so it makes sense. There are very few receivers every year with game-breaking athleticism, and Darden is one of them. He's very quick. Doesn't have a great competition level, though. Looks like he's a very good guy at moving the chains. 2018, 12 yards per reception, 9.9 in 2019, 16.1 this past season. They gave him a really nice receiving grade. Darnell Mooney as his NFL comparison. First in missed tackles forced. So you guys are saying you guys want him. So, I mean, obviously not everyone, but this was the majority of names I was seeing. It was very close. We were getting some trade proposals, though, but you guys wanted Darden. So Darden is where we go. So currently the Patriots have a quarterback and a wide receiver. So let me pause the draft. Let me hear what you guys are saying. What do we do now? I would just like to bring this up. Guys, I promise, like this is all about you. I'm making the picks based off of what you guys are saying. I promise, like this one's not me. This one's not me. This would be very different. Like I honestly wouldn't have picked him if it was my own, personal pick. But that's who you guys liked, so that's who we picked. But what do you guys want to do at this point? Do we just continue to let the board go? I do want to touch on this. Rob Touchdownsky, a great point. Are we trading into next year to accumulate more picks or no because of the sake of this mock draft? So, yes. So if we get to picks where you guys are like, you know what? I'm okay. Like, we don't need to select anyone here. We can trade for future 2022 picks, guys. We're not going to select all 10 draft picks, okay? It's not going to happen. All right. The Patriots are going to use their draft picks to trade up or to compile draft picks for 2022. I think it'd be smart for us to use at least one of our 4th round picks, at least one of them to trade for some 2022 picks. I think that'd be the smartest thing to do. But yeah, no, we can definitely trade into 2022. So let me know what you guys are thinking. So McChicken Vlogs keeps bringing up this guy. McChicken Vlogs is a smart person, guys. So that is something I will say. It seems like a lot of you are saying, pick up a DT, pick up a DE. So it seems like a lot of you do want us to pick one up. So why don't we pick up this DT from Pitt that McChicken Vlogs keeps talking about? Because I think it would be a smart move. Again, we're compiling some picks up in order to compress the amount of draft picks we have, trading up into the 3rd to help get the help we need. So, McChicken Vlogs, let me ask you, where do we trade? Do we trade with? I'm guessing we have to trade back up into the 3rd. But who do we trade with? This guy much better than I do. So do we trade right here with the Lions, or can we get him at like one of these later picks? He was mentored by Aaron Donald. He had 40 reps on the bench press. Yeah, no, I'm definitely down with grabbing him. The question is just where. So McChicken said, I think you could trade into a top 4th round. Okay, so basically you're saying let the 3rd go, and then let's trade back up. So once the 4th round comes along, I'm gonna resume it, or I'm gonna pause it, and we can talk about where to go from there. All right. Cameron McGrone, I liked him. It's a good pick for them. So we're going to stop it right here. We're in the 4th round now. We're going to grab the DT, but where? Okay, because 106 is the start of the 4th. Our first pick in the 4th is 120. So, yeah, we're probably going to have to trade up in order to grab him. McChicken, this is your guy. How high are we talking about trading up? Houston? All right. It sounds like if we trade with Houston, that's what you're good with. All right. Let's do it. Let's just make sure that I'll pause it on Houston so we can make the trade. Let's just make sure he doesn't go in the next 3 picks. All right. So we're going to go 109. This is the 4th rounder. We can give him one of our 4. So I'm pretty comfortable with that. Let's give him 122. And then, honestly, let's just make it higher. Let's give him 120 just because it's 2 picks before and it can potentially help us out a little bit here. Can we finesse him with a 6th? Can we give up a 4th and a 6th in order? Or are we going to have to give up a 5th? Let me see. Okay, no, they accepted it. Sweet, they accepted it. All right, so we gave up a 6th round pick and one of our 4ths in order to acquire this 109th pick. So this is here where we're going to grab the DT. Let me make sure I have the right name. Hold up. Frick, what's this guy's name again? This chat is like going crazy. Hold up. I'm trying to find his name again. All right, McChicken, just drop his name. Drop his name again. Okay, there we go. Jalen Tweeman. All right. So resume the draft. He's a defensive tackle, I believe you said. So let's just go down to... Would he be at defensive lineman or would he be at defensive end? He might be at defensive end, honestly. I might have messed that up. Hold up. I think I messed that up. He's probably an... I mean, actually, believe it or not... wait, frick, I don't want defensive line too. I just want defensive end. Okay, he's right here. I don't know, y'all. I feel like we might have reached to get him. Did we just reach to get him? What do they have him going in? Please tell me. Oh, God. We traded up in the 4th to get him. We only traded a 6th, honestly, in one of our 4ths. But where did they... I want to see where they had him going. If it loads. If it doesn't load, then whatever. Okay, yeah, this isn't going to load, is it? Whatever. One more time, possibly. All right, guess not. I'm going to be really curious to see how PFF gives us this grade. But considering we had to scroll down as much as we did, I'm scared we might have pushed on him. But you wanted this edge rusher, y'all, so here we go. All right, so what are we thinking now? We traded up. We got him. Or shoot, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to hit this one. All right, there we go. So yeah, I wanted to pull this up. Rob Touchdown C makes a good point. Said Patriots Global probably not because this isn't uploaded after his pro day, so his draft stock could have gotten higher. That's definitely true. That's definitely a realistic option. But it does look like we're back on the board with our next 4th round pick. What do we want to do? Should we trade this pick away, or should we pick somebody up? Keep in mind we've already made about 3 selections, and we still have one, including this pick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks. So this is currently who's on the board. We've selected a defensive tackle, a wide receiver, and a quarterback. This is currently some of the top guys on the list. But we can also, it looks like we have so we can trade our pick if we want. What are you guys thinking? Let me go to the chat. Yeah, I can't believe the Panthers picked 2. That's a little unrealistic. I mean, it could happen. You never know, but what are we thinking here? Do we want to trade this pick away? So Patriots fan keeps saying we need defensive end depth. I'm going to disagree. We did just get a defensive end. We literally just traded up to get one. And we already do have a lot of guys setting the edge. Josh Uche, Chase Winovich, Kyle Van Noy, Matthew Judon, Dante Hightower. We can go on and on. We have so many guys that are going to be setting the edge. McChicken Vlog says he's a defensive tackle. I'm sorry. He was listed as a defensive end. But yeah, he'll probably take on the Aaron Donald role if you're saying he worked out with him that much. But I just don't know if, I just don't think there's any good defensive ends here that I'm honestly thinking that we should go with. Nico makes a good point. What running backs are here? Because I do think that the 4th round would be a good selection on where, what is analysis? But I think this could be a good place that a potential running back selection could be made by Bill. So these are currently the running backs that are there. I do know they did meet with Jarrett Patterson. But we do still have another 4th round pick, guys, including this one. So we could trade this pick away and we would still have another 4th rounder. What is the consensus here, my friends? What are we thinking, guys? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Do we want to trade out of this pick, or are we going to select someone? We don't have to go running back, guys. We don't have to go running back. Someone asked what running backs were on here, so that's I selected it to show. But this is the current board with all players and who's still on it. Honestly, I'm liking the idea of trading this pick. A lot of people are saying Paris Ford, though. Benjamin St. Jude, the corner, is also there. I think the Patriots might have met with him, but they met with so many guys, I can't keep track of everything. Deontay Smith is a guy that I would look into drafting at the tackle position in like the next pick we have, honestly. Offensive lineman is something we really need. I'm going to look at the safeties. I've seen Paris Ford, but it feels like it'd be too soon to pick him up. Can this thing load? Fourth round? No, I guess not. I guess not. He's a fourth rounder. Ford plays the game the way you wish every player would. That's what you want at a safety. I wish it said like where he mainly played. It says safety, but obviously there's different types of safeties. I don't know, guys. Honestly, I do like we could get him easily in the next fourth round pick. Easily. So I don't know. I'm thinking we trade away this pick. Yeah, they don't have kickers here. I was thinking about getting one like the fifth. Tyree G. He had one good 2019 season, but other than that, he doesn't look too great. There's not much of an analysis on him either, which scares me. He had 10 missed tackles, and oh yeah, I don't know. I'm not liking this guy. I'm not liking him. Yeah, guys, you know what? We're gonna trade this pick. We're gonna trade this one. We can get the other safety in the next fourth round pick. So don't fear. We need to trade some of these picks away anyway. Let's see what we can get. Hello? Maybe we won't be trading this. Never mind. Yeah, I agree. Let's see if we can get a 2022 third. Do we want to go with the San Francisco pick for 2022? I don't know. I feel like San Francisco. Do we think they'll be I think they'll be a worse team. So I'm going to actually go with this pick. I think they'll be a worse team than the Dolphins. So I'm going to go with this comp pick just because I think the pick will be higher. And then we'll give them 122. So we're going to try to give them a 2021 pick 122 in the fourth round for their 2022 third round. and we get it. So we picked up a 3rd-round pick for next year, and I like that. I like the move. We already have another 3rd-round pick for next year, compiling up picks, and we're gonna be in a good position already in the draft for next year. And I like that. We have 3 4th-rounders. We're still in the 4th round, my friends. We're still in the 4th round. Let's make a selection with this one. Let's make a selection with this 4th-round pick. At least I think we're still in the 4th round. Maybe we're not. Oh, shoot. No, we're not. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh, yes, we are. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're good. I forgot we traded one of our 6th away. That's what threw me off. Jamin Davis. That would have been a good pick, honestly. Would have been a good pick for us on the next. But all right. 4th-round pick. What are we thinking? Are we thinking safety? What are we thinking here, guys? What are we thinking? Are we thinking about going safety here? I know we were talking about safety a lot last time, and I do think it would be smart. Do you want me to see who's on the board? What do we want to do here? 4th round. So Patriots fan keeps saying no safety. I would have to disagree just because he said we have Devin, Duggar, Phillip, and Mills. Mills is a safety, but not a free safety. The Patriots need a free safety, and they need a guy in the future. We don't know if they're going to use Mills at cornerback either. Devin McCourty is going to be retiring soon. Adrian Phillips is only signed on a contract for 1 more year. He's getting older. He's more of a hybrid linebacker in the box type of guy, just like Duggar is. We don't have that Daron Harmon replacement. That's the big thing. We do still need some help at safety. I would like to see a secondary pick on it. You know, we could use some help in secondary. There's no question about that. Let's see who's on the board. We have Benjamin St. Jude on it. I don't know, guys. I kind of like that pick. It's not safety, but it's cornerback, and cornerback is actually just as much of a need. People just don't see that, but it's just as much of a need. We don't know what's going to happen with Stephon Gilmore nor J.C. Jackson. I think it would be smart to look at Benjamin St. Jude. Let's look at him. He's had pretty good. He was the. Oh, let's not. Maybe let's not talk about that. But let me bring up his draft profile. Maybe I can sell you guys on him. So we're in the late 4th round. He was a 3rd-round pick. 6'3", 205 pounds. Very nice sized cornerback. The arrow's pointing up for St. Jude. There are very few corners in the class, even the NFL, who have a very similar skill set to him. He has a really nice wingspan, but has flappy hips. Looks like he's a good run defender, but also good in coverage. He was targeted 20 times, allowed 11 receptions. Doesn't have a lot of tape. That's my only concern with him, is the fact that he doesn't have a lot of tape. But I feel like that's just one of those guys that has the ability to be a good corner, but people don't draft him, and that's why he fell, because he was a guy who doesn't have a lot of tape. Yeah, honestly, I think this is the pick. I wish they gave you a little bit more information in these things. He hasn't seen too much against the top competitions before the Senior Bowl. And last early round receiver he faced, KJ Hamler, gave him the business. He wouldn't be starting this season anyway, but honestly, with where we're getting him, he has a good skill set. Yeah, I think we all kind of agreed that this is where we draft him. Like I said, I think the Patriots did meet with him. So we grab a corner. So I think now we're in the 5th round with 177. I think it's a later 5th round, though. Yeah. So I'm going to pause it for a second. Let's read the chat, see what you guys are thinking. So it seems like you guys did like that move. So, yeah, I like that move. I did like that move. So what I'm thinking, and this is your mock draft, so we'll do what you guys are feeling. But what I'm thinking here is that we're in the 5th round. We picked up a wide receiver, picked up a corner, picked up a defensive lineman, got our future quarterback. I'm thinking some offensive lineman or a running back at this point. Offensive linemen are going to be very important, guys. Don't I know they're not the most exciting, but we will need to pick up 1 or 2 offensive linemen. Let's keep in mind, I agree completely with Rob Touchdownsky here. It's either tackle or running back with this pick. Just because you look at what the Patriots have at tackle, and you traded Marcus Cannon away. Isaiah Wynn and Trent Brown, both in contract year. We don't know if they'll return or not, what they decide to do. So offensive tackle is a concern. I would even consider adding some depth at the guard position. Big shout out to Hawaii Feels, much love. But what are you guys thinking? So I don't hate the idea of going safety at 5th. We did just get a corner though, but I don't agree then going with then draft a lineman in the 6th. Maybe he's right. We do always get linemen in the 6th to 7th round. But what do you guys want to do? Let's see what the majority of people are saying. Do we go O-line or running back? O-line or running back? I'm seeing a lot of people say O-line, so I guess we're going O-line. All right, yeah. We're going to go, let's see what the offensive linemen are here. Oh, we're going to resume the draft. Can we see the board? Like, it doesn't even let you see the board. Like, I don't like that. Do we want to trade up to get a tackle, or do we want to stay where we are? We do have still 3 picks. Let's see what you guys are saying. Stay. All right, everyone's saying stay. So, all right, we'll stay where we are. Tommy Tremble goes. This is a good tackle class too, so I feel like we could get some nice pieces here on the O-line. I'm thinking maybe we trade like the 7th round pick and like hop. Maybe we should I don't know. Maybe we could just trade the pick for next year, though. I don't think we should draft 3 more players. I don't think this is going to be a huge draft class. This isn't going to be a major draft class for the Patriots this year. Dear God, it's taking forever. So quickly to recap what we got. So I'm gonna try to remember. We grabbed a quarterback, a wide receiver, defensive lineman, cornerback, and I think that's where we are right now. And we're about to take an offensive lineman. Honestly, guys, I say we draft an offensive lineman, we draft a running back, and we just call it that. I mean, maybe if you want to go back to offensive line, you can try to grab someone and see if they're a diamond in the rough. And if it doesn't work out, you can just cut them as a 7th round pick. But, nothing more than that. How is Chris Evans still here? Robert Hainsey. I'm thinking we go Robert Hainsey, honestly. I'm thinking we go Robert Hainsey. I think this is a really good pick, guys. I like this, actually. I think this could be really... Are you kidding me? 5th round, guys. He was a 3rd round projection. 6'5", 290. Pretty nice ratings. Fairly consistent over the last few years. Never dropped to a 50 or 60. Was a 3rd round pick. Hainsey looked like a natural center. But he's listed as a tackle at the Senior Bowl, and that's where his physical limitations would fit best. He's listed as a tackle, though, so I don't know why it says that. Oh, wait, it does say right here. Okay, so he's really a right tackle. I mean, either way, we need a tackle. And this is where he played 2018, 19, 20. So I don't know why they said center when he clearly played tackle. I think this is the pick. Quick hands. He has some physical limitations, but I think Belichick can work that around. I think that this is a really, really nice value for the Patriots at the tackle position. So, I mean, what are you guys thinking? I'm thinking we grab him. Real quick, though. My boy, Mr. Automotive, is in the chat, y'all. This is what we're talking about. My boy, huge shout out. $50 donation. Mr. Automotive, my boy. Thank you. I want to thank you so much again. Guys, you've heard me talk about him before, and I'm going to say it again. Mr. Automotive, been here from the start. Been here from the get-go. Been here at about 1K, I think even a little bit before 1K, gets the merch, reps the merch, is in the chats. My bro, I want to thank you. Literally like family to me. So I really, really appreciate you, my man. Huge shout out to Mr. Automotive. Everybody give my man some love. Mr. Automotive, big spending. Yep. That's what we're talking about. Give my boy some love. Yes, sir. Huge shout out to my man right here. Mr. Automotive getting the love he deserves. But yes, we are going to back to the draft, my friends. Yes. Thank you again, Mr. Automotive, my brother. I appreciate you. Robert Hainsey, the tackle. Love it. Love the pick. Love it. Can't say anything better about it. I think we're going to get a good grade by PFF for selecting him where we did. 3rd round grade, you get him in the 5th. Nice value. Honestly, what do you guys want to do? Do we trade one of these picks away for next year? He didn't do it again. No. I don't believe it. Nah. 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 He does it again. Mr. Automotive. You know, they call him Mr. Automotive for a reason because my man is a mobile. That's what we're talking about right there. My man just don't stop. You know the type of mobile he is? He's a Lambo. He's a Lambo. That's the type of mobile he is. Let's drop another 50. Everyone say, let's go, my boy. Let's go. I appreciate you, Mr. Automotive, more than anything, my man, my brother. I appreciate the heck out of you. My damn brother. My damn brother. All right. What do you guys want to do here? Yo, Mr. Automotive is getting some love out here. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Okay, but what do you guys want to do here? We're in the 6th round of the draft. I believe we're in the 6th round. Yes, we're in the 6th round. We have a 6th round pick and a 7th round pick. Do you guys, we're getting some trade offers right here. Do you guys want to trade one of these picks? I think we should grab a running back here. But do you want to grab a running back and then an offensive lineman? Or do you guys just want to go running back and then trade one of our picks? Mr. Automotive dropping stimulus check tips off. Damn. I didn't even get a stimulus check, so Mr. Automotive gave me one. I appreciate that. I didn't get no stimulus check. $250 donations. Never seen that before. My man, I agree. Never seen that. Appreciate that. I think that could be good value. Pass catching running back, then trade the 7th for a 6th 2022. Mr. Automotive, my man, if you're still in the chat, what do you want to do? Mr. Automotive, do you want to go offensive lineman here, or do you want to go running back? Well, so I think it's smart if we go running back here. But do you want to go running back and then trade our next pick, or go running back and then try to pick up an offensive lineman in the 7th? I'll show you guys who we have at running back right now. Oh my God, Chris Evans is still? Really? Oh my God. Kind of surprised about that. Okay, but I'm going to show you guys who we have at running back. I don't think it's anything too crazy. Honestly, this is it. This is all the running backs we got. So let's see. No. Y'all, hold up. We need to take a second. Let me just. I'm bowing down, Mr. Automotive. You got me bowing down. This is me bowing down. My son, my Lord, my Savior. We are bowing down to you, my guy. Straight bowing down. Holy. I don't think this has happened before. I think it might happen once before. We are bowing down to Mr. Automotive. Mr. Automotive is dropping me love like he's my father. That's loss of words. Zach, I can't even find what to say. You know what? He says, let's drop another 100. Mr. Automotive doesn't even keep it 100. He keeps it like 1,000. Let's effing go. Let's go, Mr. Automotive. You got that right, my bro. Let's go. All the way from Philadelphia, my boy, not too far from me. Me and you, we got to link up at some point. Philly ain't too far from me. He said, let's go running back. Boys, we're going running back. Mr. Automotive, you're going to make the pick. Who do you want at running back? You have more than earned that. Mr. Automotive has gotten the chat going more crazy than I've ever seen. Yeah, look at everyone going. My boy says running back, so we're going to go running back, of course. It's Mr. B. Yo, Mr. Automotive made the whole chat fly with energy. My brother. That's a lot of $5 footlongs. Let's keep the channel going. Mr. Automotive, you get it, my boy. You get it. You guys, your support, your love, you guys watching the videos, liking the videos, everything you guys do to help support the channel. You guys don't understand how much it genuinely helps support the channel. Like, you guys watching and viewing and sharing, like, that is what actually helps this channel move along. And if I can get this to be a full-time job one day, that's my main goal in life, is to make this a full-time job. And if I can do that, then that just means better content, more content, all of this great stuff. And because of you guys, each day we just continue to get closer and closer to that. And I'm just forever grateful. We're gonna try to get this. So, Mr. Automotive, this is the board. You said you wanted running back. Is there a specific running back that you see that you like? We got Chris Evans, running back out of Michigan. Stevenson, running back out of Oklahoma. There's not too many options because we're late into the 6th. But we got some guys. Rakeem Boyd. Just out of curiosity, what is his grades? Where do you want to go at running back, my man? He wants to go Chris. Our Savior has spoken. Our Savior has spoken, and we will be drafting Chris Evans, the Captain America. That is where it's at. Our Lord Savior, Mr. Automotive, has spoken, and we have delivered. So that means we have pick 242, 7th round pick. Do we trade this pick for a pick in 2022? I'm thinking we make shirts that say family football, Mr. Automotive. I think that should be our slogan now. Yes, sir. Picking up Chris. And it makes sense because he's from Michigan. Belichick loves his Michigan players. Mr. Automotive, what are you thinking? Do you think that we should go and try to pick up just a 7th-round offensive lineman and hope we get a diamond in the rough? Or do you think that we should trade our 2021, this 7th-round pick that we have right here? Do you think that we should trade it and make it a 6th or 5th-round pick in 2022? I'm hoping that maybe we could finesse like a 5th round. We probably can't. We should be able to get a 6th-round pick. Maybe we can try to finesse a 5th if they really want to just trade back in. Mr. Automotive says we all know the 7th round is Bill Belichick special. Mr. Automotive has spoken, my friends. Mr. Automotive has spoken, and he would like to grab a player in the 7th round. So with that being said, we're going to look at the board. We're going to see who's still on the board at this point. Like I said, offensive lineman is probably the most likely for us to grab, but maybe somebody dropped to the point where it's worth it. Let's see. When I put this at slow, I didn't know it was going to go this slow. Although it's not that slow, honestly. There's just a lot of people ahead of us. So we have a defensive lineman who looks like the top on a lot of defensive linemen, but we do have a tackle right here. Brendan Jamies, I think I said that right. So do we go? He really took a drop, dear Lord. So, Mr. Automotive, my man, you said you wanted the 7th round pick. What do you want to take a chance on? Do you want to take a chance on a linebacker? Do you want to take an offensive lineman here in Brendan Jamies? Jameis? I think that's how you say it. I'm terrible with names. Do you want to take a defensive lineman? My man, you tell me what you want. Our man has spoken. Give me O'Neal Jr. All right. Whoopsie. Going too far. So Mr. Automotive wants to grab a safety. This is actually something we haven't picked up. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Haven't picked up yet, so it is still actually a need for us. He says O'Neal Jr. Mr. Automotive, is that your final pick? Again, for those who are just tuning in, Mr. Automotive says, give me O'Neal Jr., the safety, with our last pick here in the 7th round. Let's see what he has to say. So, again, this is the board. This right here is the current board. And it looks like Mr. Automotive is going to stick with Leon O'Neal Jr. out of Texas A&M. Make sure I got that right. All right. Let's draft him. Final pick. And he has been selected. Let's speed this up because obviously nothing's left for us. Let's speed this up even more. So basically what happens now, guys, is we're going to be graded. We're going to be graded. Mr. Automotive says, let's go. I agree, bro. Let's go. But okay, so now we're going to be graded on our picks. PFF will grade us on our picks and then give us an overall grade of how we did. So, little recap. We traded with the Atlanta Falcons, for those who didn't see, for quarterback Trey Lance. They gave this an A+. So they really, really like the Patriots trading up, getting their quarterback of the future. So good pick there, guys. B+ for Jalen Darden, the wide receiver. So congrats for everybody that said, hey, let's get Jalen Darden, trade up and grab him. We did, and they gave us a B+. McChicken Vlogs told us that we should grab, the defensive tackle / edge rusher out of Pittsburgh, Jalen Twyman. I believe I'm saying that right. Because he was working out with Aaron Donald, thinks that there could be a good connection there. They gave us a B+ for that. So we then traded one of our 4th round picks. Or we traded up? No, we traded our 4th round pick to the Houston Texans. We grabbed 120 and 197. At least I think that's what happened. Or no, maybe we received 109. Yeah, we received one. I don't know. I think we received 109. Oh, that was the trade we made. They didn't like that. They liked the pick, but they didn't really like the trade. So they think we gave up probably a little too much. I can understand that. They liked the Benjamin St. Jude pick. Guys, I think we got really good value there. I completely agree with that. Robert Hainsey, they gave us a C+. They gave us a C+. That was really good value. I don't agree, PFF. I don't agree that is a C+. Am I saying it's an A+? No, but a C+ for that value, I got to disagree. So, wow. So I didn't actually know how this pick was going to turn out. The Leon O'Neal from Texas A&M. He didn't look like he was graded too well, but PFF graded the Patriots a B+ for that. So good job, Mr. Automotive, with that very last pick in the 7th round. We were all saying trade it away. The Patriots grabbed a B+ for that pick in the 7th round of Leon O'Neal Jr., safety from Texas A&M. So that was a really good pick by Mr. Automotive. Very, very, very happy with that. And they gave us a B- for what we gave them in order to make this trade. Or they gave us this pick. We got a 2022 3rd rounder, and they got 122. They didn't really like that. I liked it, honestly. Overall, they gave us an A. That's really good, guys. That's really, really good. I don't remember what exactly I got in my last draft when I did it alone. I don't know. We can just go check it out. It's posted on my YouTube channel. But overall, we got an A for this mock draft. Really good job, guys. Yeah, I honestly, I don't, where I would have gone different, maybe draft a running back higher. Maybe that would have been a good idea. I don't know. I really like this draft, I like the fact that, and I know PFF maybe didn't agree with it, but pushing down these picks, grabbing picks for next year, trading up, it was just a smart move. The Patriots aren't going to use all 10 draft picks. And again, we got an A for the overall grade, and we got our quarterback of the future. We got a wide receiver. We got the defensive help. We got some guys for the future that I think could pan out really, really well. So, guys, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with how this turned out. But I do want to know what your guys' thoughts on this are. We are going to end this here. We're going to keep this comment up for the rest just because it is a very, very true statement here by Zeb Wilcox that Mr. Automotive is the GOAT. So big shout out to our Lord and Savior, Mr. Automotive, for the crazy boost of energy that this chat got once he came in. Like always, you guys can see Chase in the background. But I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. It's about an hour and a half that we were kind of here in the chat. So this did take a little bit of a while, but it was a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun making this with you guys. It was super fun to see. It's kind of like playing Madden franchise. It's always fun to see how things pan out, and that's exactly what this was. So I do want to thank each and every single one of you for being here, and especially the ones who stayed the entire hour and a half. This was awesome. Mr. Automotive giving us one last comment before we end off. Let's go, everyone. Let's go, Mr. Automotive. We appreciate you very, very, very much. Light Shadows, I want to thank you. Thank you. You were here for pretty much this whole time. If you guys want to do another one of these, make sure to leave a huge like on this video, share it with some friends. But again, leaving a big like on this right now, if you haven't already, truly one of the best ways, costs you nothing, takes you literally not even a second, and it helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm, along with commenting. So I appreciate you guys for watching this one. If you want to do this again, make sure you guys let me know how you're feeling in the comment section, so we know if we should continue, maybe do another one of these before the draft. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching this. I'm Patriots Global. Peace out.